All right, so this is a probability question, and we get this table, endangered species, threatened species, and the numbers relatively to United States and foreign countries, right? And here, what kind of animals they are, all right? So the question, the first one, is asking you the probability of threatened and in the United States, right? So what the meaning of and, okay? So if I'm gonna call T either threatened, E is endangered, right? U for United States and F for foreign countries, right? So this one will be the probability of T. The and is the intersection, all right? Intersect United States. Probably I'm gonna change the U to S, all right, because U looks like a union. So the states here and the states here, all right. So now, if I'm looking for that, so the threatened, this is all the number that represent the threatened, all right. And the intersection, we're going to do it with this set here. So as you see here, the circle is totally inserted into the threatened, so that's going to be the number. So this is going to be the 13 plus 18 plus 23 plus 13 divided by the total number. All right. So the total number is the sum of all these boxes here. So as you notice here, this is kind of annoying to be done on the calculator. So I'm gonna take the option to do it on Excel. All right, so it goes faster. So I'm gonna download the data. The data is already downloaded in this Excel. So if I wanna get the sum of these numbers here, all right, I can use this function as equal sign first, and then sum, open a parenthesis, and then highlight all these numbers. This is gonna give me the sum right away. Okay, so enter, that's the sum, it can be 67. So this is my set that I'm looking for, all right, it would be 67. So this is going to be 67. Now the total, how I'm going to do that, I'm going to do exactly the same thing. So I'm going to do equal sign here, and then SUM, open a parenthesis, and then I'm going to select all these numbers together. So I'm allowed to select these numbers together here, enter, and that's going to give you 811. So the number on the bottom here is 811. So now I could use a calculator as well. So if I want to plug it in calculator, it's going to be 67 divided by 811, and this is going to be 0.8226. Now while I'm using Excel, I can do that as well. So I can calculate the probability, all right, P equals here. So the probability, I'm going to put it in this cell. All right, I need to start with the equal sign, and then I'm going to highlight this one, which is 67, and then the backslash division and 811. Over here, I have to click on it. All right, so every time you use the equal sign, you are creating a function right now. So every time you click on a cell, you're going to use that value. And once you enter here, you're going to give you exactly the same number. All right. So Excel is a wonderful tool for the probability. So we can go back right now. Let's go back. All right. So they want to round the answer to the nearest 3 decimal places, which is 0.0826. So you're going to be 3. Check your answer. It looks great. Okay. Next one. So the next one, what the probability of endangered foreign bird, right? So let me go back to the whiteboard. So the probability of endangered foreign bird is, so what we got here, the endangered is this set, and the foreign is going to be this one, so I am in this set here, and the birds are right here. So this is the number that you're looking for. So you see 178. So the probability is going to be 178 divided by total. All right, so the total, we know what is it. We know is 811, and that's all what you can do. So this is, we can use the calculator for this. 178 divided by 811, and that's your probability. So let's go and plug it in. We need 3 decimal places, so it can be 0.2194 would be 9. All right, okay, great. So now we have what the probability of a mammal or threatened foreign species. So again, let me go to the whiteboard again. All right, so here, if I have to write it mathematically, this is going to be the probability of mammal. I'm going to use the M for mammal, which is this one. Or, the or is a union, right? So union, threatened foreign species, which is this one, threatened and foreign species, which is this set over here. All right. So now, all right, so now the mammals as well, if I have to select the mammal, they did not specifically say mammals endangered or threatened, so I'm assuming other mammals, and other mammals will be this whole set over here. Okay, so now whenever you are using the union, any boxed number, it should be in your calculation. All right, so if I have to do this one by hand, it would be 73 plus 248 plus 13 plus 23 plus 5 plus 17 plus 4, divide everything by the total, which is 811 again. All right, and we can do this one either with the calculator, or we can use as well Excel. Remember, you have all this in Excel. So I'm going to use Excel because this is easier for me on Excel. Let's move to Excel. So the number that we're going to add together are, I'm going to highlight them. This is a yellow here, and this is yellow over here. And what I can do the sum again. I'm going to delete this. So I'm going to use S equal sign SUM and enter, and parentheses, and then I can hold the control key if I'm using a PC, right? And I click on them one by one. So every time you click, only once, all right? So every time you click on one of the cells, it adds up, and then close the parentheses and enter. And that's the number. The sum of this here is 383. While I'm there, I can do this equal sign. I can click on this one and divide by 811. All right, enter, and that's going to be the probability. So let me double check it again. So it's going to be 383 divided by 811, and that will be equals to 0.4722, right? Okay, so let's go and plug it in. This is 0.472, and because the other two is going to be rounded to 2, right? And check it, and that's correct. Okay, that's great.